tuned in to Why Believe.
I suppose on that line of making sense and drawing conclusions, you said that you're very interested in science. I'm just curious to
Very
know,
much.
is there some science around this force? I keep going back to it. Brahman. Is there scientific proof of Brahman?
Well, what we have to understand Brahman is that, think of human consciousness. The biggest way we can understand it is that even if we can ask the question, the answer might be beyond our conception, or the answer might be beyond our discovery right now, right? A good way we can see it is, we think of the world as a cosmos, right? Everything is the cosmos. Brahman is the same. Brahman is what we can see. So everything around you, the microphone in front of your face, me talking to you, everything is Brahman. All of existence is always Brahman. It's that infinite. It's not somewhere else or hiding behind, a building or something like that. It's always all happening all the time. Everything is the divine incarnate, existence itself, beingness as a whole. What Brahman is even that beyond it. So Brahman really translates to their understanding of God as everything you can see, touch, feel, understand, question, and so forth, everything you can sense. And it's also that which might be beyond that lens of understanding, right? We only have so many senses, which means our ability to introspectively ask questions and test hypotheses through the scientific method are also limited to those senses of understanding. So there are also questions outside of this that we simply in the human form can never ask, right? If an alien has different senses than us, the alien can do different scientific tests based on that and discover conclusions that maybe we could never discover. So it's literally a translation of the infinite everythingness. So to say, is there scientific proof, is to say, everything around you is the proof. All of existence is the proof. The desk I'm have my laptop sitting on is the proof. The water I'm drinking is the proof. Your existence is the proof. It's all of everything.
Right. And see, there's a difference between, because the Christians have that same argument. Well, they have the same thing, but it's different to the Hindu, because what I sense is that the creation of the world or the world is a created thing, and it is made by a God you cannot see.
Yeah.
But the Hindu, what I'm getting from you is that it's here and now, and this is all that there is. This is Brahman in front of you. This is existence and things. So are you saying that you don't necessarily need faith in Hinduism?
Yeah, well, that's the thing. It depends on how philosophically you understand the Hindu philosophy, right? People that don't, even people living in India that have never really dove into the philosophy might not understand what I'm explaining now. Maybe they think of Shiva as literally Shiva, this big being with dreadlocks and a trident. But at the core, all those things are simply images, right? They're kind of like the screens that are the movies projected onto. And that's really the core of Hindu philosophy is going to the depths and understanding it intellectually. And to do so is the most important thing we can do. And in Hindu philosophy, it's actually called being a Gyan Yogi. Gyan Yogi means a yogi of intellect. So to understand something spiritually, you have to have absolute faith in that. Well, how do you have absolute faith in that if not by questioning it and attempting to understand it and attempting to disprove it and break it down? That's the beauty of it. And that's why scientifically it resonates with me so much, because that's what the scientific method is about, right? Trying to break something down and disprove things or understand things. And what's left must be what we understand as the truth, at least so far. At the core of Hindu philosophy, especially in the non-dual sense, this is also what they believe. What is whatever we can discover and understand intellectually through our own mind. And everything else might be, but let's focus on what is. It's kind of the real deal. And that's why, like you said, it's the infinite is, could it be other things? And could there be a divine creation? Possibly, but none of that really matters. What matters is being here and now. And that was actually the title of Ram Dass's book. His first book when he came back from India, it was called Be Here Now. Because that's the whole journey. It's not off there or over there or questioning or waiting to die and go to heaven. It's all about realizing your infinite divine nature in every single moment.
And I see why that would have been a problem for you as a Christian, because there was always this element of a backpack you had to carry around of needing to have faith all the time, that something behind the curtain is there. But you as a Hindu now, or a person who resonates with the Hindu teachings, you need what is here now. This is all that you need. and it makes sense for you. And it sort of brings a sense of peace, like you say, that this is all you need, because that I suppose it gives a person, it gives me, if I was thinking of outside of the square, Muslims and Christians would be thinking, or other religions that have a God that's not, as here and now, you constantly have this feeling, is it there? Is it not there? Can it hear me now? Can it not hear me now?
To see more videos like this, subscribe today.